What I have here is a very dirty truck, for a good reason. If you want to see why it's dirty, I'll show you if you have a look just here. So you can see why it got a little dirty. This is the Samix Scx10, fitted with a J Concepts F250 body, which is a little bit dirty. So I took out the Samix Scx10 and I put the parts through their paces. The whole goal of the little clips you're going to see throughout this video that little trip out was to punish this truck as much as I could to see what it'd break. Now, I don't usually bash my trucks, but that day I did. I pushed this truck so hard that this aluminium skid plate got hot. The motor, it's a Tamiya 33 turn puller motor, which is used for Tamiya semi trucks. The motor, you couldn't touch it. It was crazy hot. All the heat then went out through to the skid plate, and that was what we call in the business burn it hot. So this is why I'm doing a video. This video is essentially for me to show you guys a bit more about the Samix RC range, what they make, why they make it, what you can get, what trucks for, etc. and so on. I will drop some links just here for Samix. Do yourself a favour, go and check them out. I like the product that much, I pester the dude that owns it so I can buy a shirt. Look, they're brilliant. I've got a TRX4 that I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen that is covered in Samix parts. I have Samix brass on that thing everywhere. I have the Samix titanium link kit. I've got Samix everywhere on the truck that's possible, and it's brilliant. I bashed that truck. When I first put all the Samix gear on it too, just so I could really put the stuff to the test, and it passed. I'm not going to break anything on that truck. If I take the truck out and bash it like I did in these little clips, and you've got to be pretty hard pressed to break this stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stop this, I'm going to remove that body, clean up the dust and dirt that's in underneath this thing, and we'll give you a bit of a look-see and a bit of a go-over of what exactly is on this Scx10. The dust is gone. Okay, here we have the Samix Scx10. Now, you'll notice there's a lot of green bits on this truck. I like green. Every green bit you see is a Samix Scx10 optional upgrade. It is ridiculously good quality aluminums. You'll also notice titanium links. High clearance titanium links. Part of the reason I bashed the crap out of this truck was to see if I could bend, break, twist, anything like that, any of these parts. Could. Just could. The links, these things took a beating, which is good. If I can go out there and bash the crap out of my truck on purpose for, I think I was out there for about 45 minutes just full throttle. If I can go out there and bash my truck that hard for that long to get the skid plate hot, you're going to be pretty well safe to say that you're not going to break these parts. Give you a little rundown on what we've done on the truck. We have rear lockouts, we have drive shafts, we have diff truss. I will also include some pictures of these fancy parts like here, here, here perhaps. So we have the truss, the rear lockouts, we have the shock hoops, We also have the shop kits. I'll show you this side because it's a little bit cleaner than the other side. The shop kits. So you can get a fully rebuildable shop kit for these, and they are magic. It uses the axial top, the axial spring, and the axial spring retainer. Magic. It's just such a nice little, it's like an extra little kit for your kit. I like it when you can buy things and you have to sit down and build them, and you get your money's worth out of just the time building it. Then you put it on your truck and you say, oh, so good. That's what it's like fitting these parts to your truck. We have the forward mount battery tray. I mean, I know it's a lot of green, but I like it. I really like it. And it's a good way too to show you guys what's different from the norm. So obviously this is plastic, standard axial affair. This, Samix, 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 you get the picture. Note too, we also have the cross braces in the, from the shock hoops side to side. The chassis just, it's tough. It is a really tough chassis. I guarantee you, if you grab your standard SCX10 chassis and give it a good twist, it's going to move. This is not moving, which is good. Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, the whole point of me doing this video is to show off to you guys how nice this stuff is. The reason I say to people in my Facebook group, BCRC, the reason I say to guys on my Facebook group, people on my Instagram, I say go and buy this stuff because it's bloody good. I'm not just going to sit here and say you should buy this because someone said you should buy it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say to you, this is good quality stuff. That's why I go out and bash the crap out of this stuff to see if it's any good. If it's crap, I'll go back to the company and say it's a bit crap, and then we can work together to fix it. That's how it should be in the world of RC. It shouldn't just be, here's our product, we think it's brilliant, if you don't like it, you're wrong. That's not how it works. There's a lot of companies out there that think that's how it works, but it isn't. So, I will also include a bit more of a detailed parts list of what we have here. I did say there's a 33 turn Tamiya motor in there that's pushing this little truck along. Does a brilliant job. Quick enough for me to push hard in this thing, get a decent amount of wheel speed, and torquey enough for me to put enough stress on the drivetrain to see if things like the drive shafts and whatnot can take the abuse that most of us are going to go and put on these trucks. So we've also got up under here, I will put a picture of this piece, probably about here. We've got the optional link mount underneath the front there. That's your servo mount and a link mount. So you can see all those tiny little holes there. That gives you different mounting points for your links. You can put these front or back of the truck. That's up to you. We also have the servo horn. Something I like too with this stuff is everything's got that nice little beveled edge. It's got the Samix logo lasered on there. It just looks really nice. It just fits. There's a good example. So I'm going to include some more clips throughout this video of me driving this truck. Did it drive better? Yes, heaps better. Surprised me actually. The truck is heavier than what it is factory. Quite a bit heavier. With the battery now mounted towards the front, up across here, you get better push down weight on the front, which push down weight is going to help you pull yourself up a hill because it's forcing the tyres into the ground as you go up over the hill. Originally, the battery sits in the back of these. You go uphill and the truck goes. Not good. So, we also have, I like this piece, the cross member brace at the back. That's another reason that the chassis is so stiff. It's just brilliant. Look at it. I ramble on about Samix gear, and I ramble on about it a lot, and I can't help myself. It's because it's so pretty. You can't look at that and say that's not a pretty truck. It just is. I mean, look at it. Samix. Go and check them out. rcsamix.com. They're also available on RCMart. Go and check them out. They really are worth the money. I've got my TRX4 sitting down here with just about a pound of brass on it. Samix does everything from portal covers, C hubs, knuckles, little black discs that are just so good. Titanium link kits, the whole deal. And there's more coming. So they've got TRX4 stuff, they've got SCX10 stuff, they've got SCX102 stuff, they've got MST truck stuff, they've got a little bit of on-road stuff as well. So go and check out rcsamix.com. It's well worth a look. I wouldn't sit here and say to you guys, go and check this out unless it was bloody good. This stuff is bloody good. Go and check it out. Here's some footage of what I did earlier.